Hey YouTube, it's your girl Tina. Come on, tell him thank you. And welcome to the Heartbeat Hop. I'm so excited you all stopped by to join us in this hop. We have a great and awesome lineup waiting for you. We have Ginger Panna, we have Mo Creations, we have SS Crafter 1, and unfortunately, I want to let you all know that Betty, who is Scrap Passion 01, had to withdraw from participating in the hop at the last minute due to the passing of her grandmother. I'm asking you all to pray for her and her family as she travels to the homegoing service of her grandmother and be with her family and her friends. So I'm asking if you all can go over to her channel. It will be linked in the description box. She's been hosting a gingerbread Valentine's. And so go over to one of her videos that I'll link in the description box and just let her know that we're thinking about her, that you're praying for her, and we can't wait for her return back here to our YouTube community. Okay, so once again, Betty, who is Scrap Passion 01, will not be with us, but we still have Ginger Panna, Mo Creations, and SS Crafter 1, and here I am kicking off with my little portion. All right, you all, I use this tool for majority of my projects. This is a little set that I purchased from Tuesday Morning about 8 or 9 years ago. It's called a Valentine's embroidery stencil kit. It came with the sheet, the piercing pad, the needle and thread, and then a piercing tool is what it came. That came in here, and it was all for $1.99. All right, so I want to share that with you because, again, most of my projects will be using this thing. All right, so this is what I want to show you first starting off. So you take this guide sheet and you lay it wherever you want on your paper. What I did was just took a full sheet of paper and I just cut them and made rows, okay? Here's a piece that I have left over, and what I did was I just continuously down this page did the word love. All right, so you sit this on the paper wherever you want the piercing to be. You pierce the paper and then you take your thread and you thread it through. And this is what it looks like on the back. So you have little strings. Some you could tie them down, you could tape them, you can cut them as close as possible, but this part won't be seen. I just want to show you what it looks like when you first pierce the paper and then thread it through. All right, so let me show you what I created using that technique. Okay, I had a lot of fun. This is my card number 1. I use, the vault is open, you all, let me say that. I use this paper right here, striped purple paper that's been in my vault for some time. Here's one of those panels. I let both two of the words love be together on this panel and I cut it. On this one, I distress the edges, ink the edges, and I use this paper clip to give it the illusion of like a note attached. I love the way that that came out. Then I popped it up on dimensional tape and I put some, what do we call this? Washi tape underneath. Then I used some of this sequins, and I want to say a shout out to Slim Cars, who is Shonda. Hey, Shonda. She gifted this set to me in 2017, you all, and it went straight to the vault. Beautiful, beautiful mixture of purples. You see that? Thank you so much, Shonda. The vault is definitely open, so I opened that and I decided to use it on these projects. Okay, so this is card number 1. Here's card number 2. I really like the formation of this card, so I did the card again. Basically the same way. What is different? I did not distress the edges on this, and I want to show you all the difference that distressing will give you when you distress your papers and then ink the edges. I love them both, but I love the distressed one the best. All right, so no rhyme, no reason, the same thing. And then I finished it off on the inside. All right, let's move on. I took another set of the love stitches, and as you can see, I use different cardstock. On this one I use white cardstock with a darker wine color thread. On this one I used a dark cardstock with a white thread, and I left 3 of them together. So they started out like this on a panel, and then I just cut 3 and left them together. I love this. This is a very simple card, but a very cute card. I really like that. I distressed the edges on both of the mats. I popped this up with the dimensional tape, and then once again I completed it in the inside. So that's card number 3. All right, you all, I decided to make some tags. So I took, let me move this out the way. Okay. So I took this Stephanie Bernard tag. I use this oldie but goodie. This is a Martha Stewart edge punch. And what I did was I took a sheet of paper. I cut it, you all, to the size that I wanted. And then this piece right here, I took this and cut it halfway because all I wanted was the top portion. And I folded the paper and then cut this. So that's how I got both sides. Okay. And so then I put some of this little eyelash trim here, a doily. And here's another one of those panels that was on this set of panels, and all I did was cut it. So I left 2 here and I just did 1 there. I love the way that that turned out. All right, so I created 2 of those. 2 of those. I really like the way that it turned out. All right, moving right along. The next thing I used, you all, I want to share is this embossing folder that I had. It's been in my stash for a while. Love Sponge. Spun. It's by Amy Tangerine. This is another one of my Tuesday morning finds. Had it for a few years, never used it. I thought this would be awesome, awesome to use in this hop with all of these hearts. Now these type of hearts are hearts that is that has a sweater look to them. Okay, it have a sweater look. So I want to show you what it looks like up close. I love that knitted look. I thought it would be perfect for this hop, not only because it's hearts, but it's also the sweater look, which is, it's wintertime now, so it goes with the season. All right, so do we use this? And we also use another oldie but goodie, our Spellbinder Nestabilities Curve Rectangles. Okay. Here's card number 1. I love, let me pull it up so you all can see all of that embossing. Beautiful. So I use some authentic gingham paper in the back. I embossed the purple with that embossing folder. Here's a piece from the kit that I use. I threaded together, cut it, and then I popped it up on dimensional foam. I really love the way that this one turned out. Okay. Here's another card that I did. I like the way that this is the one I use with the rectangles. Again, you see the hearts. You see that I felt like the wood grain and the sweater hearts all coincide and comes together so well. And then I use this stamp, a woodblock stamp that I have. I believe in the sun even when it's not shining. I believe in love even when I don't feel it. I believe in God even when He is silent. I took this, made some little hearts from this oldie but goodie punch, you all. I got this in 2013 from Big Lots for 99 cents. I punched those out and I used my tiny attacher just to give it a little more interest. And so I love stapling. So I just stapled the hearts and I love the way that that card turned out. So as you can see, my cards is not more or less just geared around Valentine's. You could use my cards for just thinking of you or anything, of that nature. You can attach my tags or anything, or it could be like a card within itself. So I chose to use purple as my theme color for this hop, and I just felt that this was befitting. I love all of my hearts, and I love that word love. I'm really in love with that little kit. You all, so I'll be making some more little things using the envelopes and stuff like that. All right, you all, I got one more last share to share with you all. I decided to make some topper bag tagged. This is not a topper, a bag tag, because I'm going to give out some candy and cookies to some of my students. So I thought I'll make some of these and just attach it on to the bag of goodies. So I use this. This is a Fun Stampers Journey die. I use this little stamp right here. It came out of a jar that I got from Michael's, you all. Oh wow, some years ago. And you can see, look at it turning white. So I decided to use this for the first time. I opened the jar. And then I used this Family Secret Recipe stamp. I really love that. And then here's a die that I was introduced to by Jill Norwood. And this is the Tim Holtz Sizzix die. I don't know what it's called. Fresh Baked number 2. And when she displayed these and showed these on some projects that she did with her curating Christmas season, oh my goodness, I fell in love with this die. And I think she used it in a gingerbread hop. That's what it was. It wasn't her curating Christmas. She used it in a gingerbread hop. And oh my goodness, this thing made me happy. And a friend of mine surprised me and gifted me this set. So let me show you what I made. I made these little tags, and I really liked the way that they came out. And I used a white jelly roll pen. I used some of Shonda's sequins. I took a black marker, Sharpie, to make the face, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. Here's the Family Secret Recipe. I just cut that out freehand. And then when I cut the tag out, this heart part comes out. So I thought that would be so cute, and I attached it again. I just stapled it with my tidy attacher. But I love the extra interest that the staples give our projects. And I attached that, and this is so cute. And so here's my little rolling pins. I stamped them over in the corner. So I made a lot of these, you all. I made a lot of these. I love the way it turned out. And on some of them, I used different ribbons, as you can see. So that's just a happy gingerbread man. He is so cute. So you all, this is what I decided to create for this heartbeat hop. Now, I have a lot of heart stuff in my collection, and it was hard for me to decide really like what did I want to use. But I really wanted to do some cards this time. I'm not really, you all already know I don't make a lot of cards, but I decided that that's what I wanted to really do this time. And so that's what I did. And again, this little jewel right here was really the focus point of all of my projects, except my little tags right here. All right, so you all, I'll have everybody link in the description box. There will be a giveaway. Leave me a comment and we will get a winner out for a prize. So today is Friday, You have till next Friday to leave me a comment in the description box and let me know that you're praying for Betty. All right. Keep her and her family lifted up. I'm also asking special prayers for So Goodall Audrey. Pray for her and her family. Okay. All right. So next Friday, I'll be back to announce. I'm not going to do it next Friday. I have something to do Friday. So let's say this. I'll be back on Monday. Monday is President's Day. I'll be back on Monday to let you all know who the winner is for my prize package, which I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be something that you will love. All right. So leave me a comment. Let me know that you have Betty in your prayers. Don't forget to go over to her channel. All right, when you leave me, you can go straight over to Ginger Panna or Mo Creations or SS Crafter 1. Till next time, you all stay blessed and do what? Keep creating.